There's a lot of gray area right now around Uber. No one seems to know, how they have insurance, how they're able to operate a commercial business when they use private cars. So there are a lot of safety concerns.
But all that may not matter as Justice Sean Dunphy decides Uber's fate in Toronto. The city has applied for a permanent injunction against Uber's operations. The issue isn't if Uber's drivers are breaking the city's bylaws by operating unlicensed cabs. It's whether or not Uber Canada is a brokerage. According to the City of Toronto's taxi bylaw, a taxi cab broker is any person who accepts requests in any manner for taxi cabs used for hire. The city argues that by setting fares and by accepting requests for rides from passengers, Uber is doing just that. But Uber argues that it doesn't dispatch vehicles and the driver accepts or rejects the ride through an app.
The bylaws are clear. A brokerage is somebody that dispatches orders, and that's what Uber is doing. If you compare them to any other brokerage in the City of Toronto, such as Beck Taxi Co-op, they all have similar apps now.
Judge Dunphy repeatedly questioned the city's definition of Uber's work. So far, you're describing something a lot like a baggage claims office or a ticket seller, not an airline. He also pointed out that the city has the jurisdiction and ability to change the bylaw, but hasn't. My question is whether you have exercised that jurisdiction. Is it my job to fill in the gaps in the legislation? It's this legislation that Uber claims is unconstitutional, saying it infringes on the company's freedom of expression. Uber has essentially been banned in Germany, the Netherlands, Spain, and France. But what happens here over the next 3 days will set the stage for ride-sharing programs across Canada. In downtown Toronto, Cristina Howorun, City News.